guys, and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name's Jen and I am a self-taught nail enthusiast. Now in today's video, I'm going to be working with some Born Pretty gel polishes that they sent me, as well as their jelly white and their metallic drawing gel. And you guys voted on Instagram a couple days ago and you wanted to see marble nails. So that is what we're going to be doing today. So let me go ahead and open this up and we will just get right into the video. Okay, so this kit comes with 6 neon colors, and the color that kind of caught my eye was this purple over here in the corner. So I am thinking, if I can get it out, I will show you all the other ones, but I just want you to see this one first. So I am thinking of doing like a purple marble nail. I know this is kind of pink, but I think once I mix it with like the purples, it'll really just it'll all come together. You'll see. So we have that. This blue is also absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna throw some of that in there too, because this is stunning. Oh, breathtaking, breathtaking. I'll definitely be using these again, don't get me wrong, in the summertime, because these are gorgeous. But for now, I'm just gonna use one of them. This pink, oh my gosh, look at this hot pink. Stunning. Speaking of stunning, if you didn't know, I have merch now that you can go ahead and shop. There is a little scroll down below that you can pick from, I believe, 3 different colors. I'm so bad. Yes, it is 3. And it says just stunning. And that basically is like what I say. Oh my god. That's what I say literally about everything. So that is what my husband put on the shirt. Look at this neon yellow. Oh my goodness. So I wanted to do cartoon nails or like comic book nails because I thought that'd be cool with this. And then you guys said marble, and I'm like, I don't know how to marble all of these colors together. So that is why I'm just choosing one. This is their orange shade. I mean, these are gorgeous summer shades, but it's springtime, so that's why I'm kind of going with like the purpley pink, you know, marbly colors. I pulled literally every other purple shade I have in my collection, and it's all sitting on my desk right now, as well as some like iridescent glitters and things like that. So, why don't you want to focus, darling? This is the beautiful green. This one's a little thinner consistency than the other ones, but nonetheless, I'm sure it is just equally as beautiful. Okay, so let me pop this one out. I'm gonna get all set up with everything that I need. The first step is I'm just gonna paint this one milky white. I did 2 coats on the other ones and buff them, but I wanted you guys to see what this milky white looks like because it is really beautiful. It is a gorgeous color. Like, I would wear this just on its own. Like, it's so pretty. Stunning. No, but for real, it really is beautiful. Like, oh, I think I may have accidentally cured the jar. Whoops. That's okay. It didn't cure the gel polish or the brush, so that's all that matters. But I would literally wear this on its own every single day. It's so pretty. Like, I'm just obsessed. I think it's just such a gorgeous color. Like, I don't know, man. I really, really like it by itself. So anyways, I'm gonna keep painting this. I'm gonna do 2 to 3 coats, and then I'm gonna buff all of the nails. So I just wanted you to see that because it was really nice looking. All right, I'll be back. Everything's gonna be set up and we are gonna get ready to marble. Okay, I'm gonna start, and the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do kind of like an easy marble. So I'm gonna grab this one from Born Pretty, and we're gonna just kind of lay it on here. I'm showing you on the palette because it's easier that way. And then I need my watercolor gel because that's what's going to help spread things out. And then I've got this purple here that is actually color changing. So I don't know really what color it turns into, but I guess we're going to find out. But I thought that'd be kind of a fun little adventure to see what color that turns into. And then, what is this? Sea blue cat eye. I just thought it would look pretty in there, just to have like a little bit of something. So the 2 middle fingers are going to be almost like crystals, and then these ones are going to be like an easy marble. All right, you'll see what I mean when I get there. And then I want like a dark purple in here. Oh yeah, I'm not going to put that here as well as here. I don't know why. I want like more dark colors in there. And then let's see, what other purple do I have? Ooh, Jesus, I'm putting a lot of colors in this. Oh, I already have that color. Perfect. And I know it's kind of hard to see because of the reflection, but, and then this color on the end. All right. And then we mix. And I've just got like a little stick here. I'm just gonna, one of these cuticle sticks. I'm just gonna kind of mix. Let it like, okay. And then I'm gonna add the watercolor gel onto my finger. Kind of move this off to the side real quick. All right, I'm just gonna start with my thumb, I think. That'll be the easiest one. So we add our gel, and I'm only doing this on about 1/4 of my nail. So I really didn't need to add this to my whole finger, but that's fine. Just make sure it's nice and evenly covered. Thin layer of that stuff. You don't need a lot. I'm gonna go through here and kind of try to pick up like a little bit of everything. I'm using like an ombre brush, which probably needs to be cleaned. Let me just dip it in some alcohol. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in here and I'm gonna pick this up like that. And then I'm gonna let it fall off of my brush. Get out of here. I'm just sort of letting it like come off. And don't worry, we're gonna add a little more detail to it. Oh God, come on. Okay, I need to pick this up. All right. I'm gonna go in with some white and kind of like add some more details, so don't you worry. And then you can kind of take the brush and like just sort of drop it from the side, right? And then you can kind of even like pull through and marble more. Why is it so dark over here? I feel like it's very dark. All right. Alrighty. So I'm gonna kind of let this sit. Make sure you get the edge as well. Make sure you get the edges, I should say. I'm gonna let this sit for like a minute or two just to kind of spread out, and then we'll do it on some others. So leave this, you can kind of play with it again, but I kind of want this to just do its magic and then I'll cure it. And by like like 30 seconds. Jesus, I cannot talk. Okay. Beautiful. I'm obsessed. I think that looks so pretty. Okay, let's do the index finger. I kind of mixed it up a little bit more. I might add some more of that light pink in here. And this is MC06, in case you're wondering. And they have this whole new like collection called like All Shine On Me. So they have like a whole bunch of different colors with this new packaging. I'm just gonna add this light pink in there. This is pink, it's not purple, let's be honest here, folks. But I like the purples. I think they're pretty. Okay. Just go ahead and marble this up. I'm gonna wipe my brush off over here. Get some alcohol. That way we can start fresh. All right, watercolor. Kind of have to move quickly. I'm sorry that I'm like freaking out, but you do kind of have to move a little quick. Index finger. Remember, really thin coat, okay? And don't worry if you don't get it like up to the cuticle, because we're not really worried about that so much. Just mostly the bottom. Okay, and you'll see how the metallic ties in. I'm gonna go like right through here. The fun thing about this is that everything looks different. Every single finger looks different when you get done. So I'm just letting the stuff fall right off the brush. Go right through here. Get some of that dark. Okay. I might have enough to just go ahead and do the pinky, so I think I'm gonna do that now. While that one's kind of stretching out, we can just do the pinky. Very nice, very nice, very nice. All right, okay. Once again, I'm just gonna wipe my brush off because I kind of want to like pull this up a little bit to like a point. There we go. And then I kind of want to run my brush through it. Just kind of like pull some colors through. I want some of that dark purple in here. Just kind of like a nice good vein running through. Oh, perfect. So you can kind of manipulate it however you want. So people don't kind of understand, like, it doesn't just have to sit here like this. You can kind of play with it and manipulate it. And don't worry, we're gonna mess with it a little bit more. I want to pull the dark up through here. Kind of almost like tie-dye. You're kind of just like, okay. All right, so these two are perfect. And then we're gonna come back and kind of play around with them a little bit. I'm gonna clean this palette off and maybe put some more colors down. We'll see. All right, so at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of adding like some white highlight into the nail. I'll just put a little bit on the tip of this liner brush, and then I'm just kind of running through it and just adding like a little bit of white throughout, just to kind of make it pop, you know? And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna kind of fade it. I'm gonna go, Jesus. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fade it like just a little bit with this brush right here. I'm gonna kind of just like feather it out, you know? Nothing too crazy. I'm just kind of tapping on it, just so that it kind of doesn't look like just like a straight line, you know? It kind of blends in with the marble. I hope that makes sense. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Then the last but not least thing that I have to do is I'm gonna outline the edge of it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do that now because I can. So let me clean my liner brush off, and then we're gonna use the metallic because I don't think the white's gonna get in the way. So I'm literally doing like the very tip because I want a super thin line. Oh my gosh, that just like brought it all together. Do I outline the whole thing? Let me see. Let me see if I should outline the edges too. Let's just, I like to tap it off in the lid, but man, that really did kind of like bring it together. I'm gonna leave it at the top because right now it looks really pretty. So I'm gonna leave it like right just on the edge of the marble, not on the edge of the nail. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do the rest of this to the other nails. I'm just gonna outline them. And I added a little bit of like gold detail into the thumb. I thought that was really pretty. Okay, here we go. All right. So stinking pretty. Like, it's just so beautiful. I love the gold detail in the nail. Like, that's everything for me. Okay, cure these puppies, and then we're gonna work on the two middle fingers. Okay, so I've already set up the polishes that I'm gonna use. As you can see on my middle finger, I kind of already like did this beautiful gem mold. I don't even know how to explain what I did on here. All I can say is that it's really pretty, and so that's what I'm gonna do on my ring finger. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my watercolor polish here, and then I'm gonna put that on there, and I'm gonna kind of like run through this part quickly because you already know what I'm gonna do here basically. And then when we get to actually decorating, you'll see I kind of am making this part into like a gemstone, if you will. So get this covered. Yes, I'm a little crusty dusty because I kind of went back and refined my cuticle area because it was like just not clean enough. I didn't like the way it was looking. So where's my brush? All right, here we go. All right, so that's what we're at so far. I'm trying to cover that up in the background so you can see. But I just did it like in the corners on this one, and I'm gonna cure that. And then we're gonna add some Mylar and this beautiful like gel polish. You'll see, she's gorgeous. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up some of this polish, and it's basically got like iridescent flakes in it and sequins. So I'm gonna put this, where I put this is kind of like the highlighted places. I need to kind of move this so we can sort of just follow along here. Come on. So I sort of put this in where like the highlighted spots are on the nail, but you can also just kind of like cover the entire nail with it like I just did by accident. I had way too much on my brush. So yeah, it's mostly I'm just trying to get the sequins in where like the highlighted places are. The clear gel, whatever, that can go wherever it needs to go. And then I'm gonna take my brush and just kind of grab some of the Mylar pieces. Wow, that was a big chunk of Mylar. I did not mean to grab that much, but anyways, nonetheless, spread that out. Just spread that out on the nail as you will. This kind of is big, I don't know. There we go. That was a big piece. I kind of don't want that, so I'm just gonna wipe it off and go in and try to get some smaller pieces, because the smaller pieces just look better and they lay on the nail much better. Again, I'm gonna do the same thing down here. I don't need as much in this little area as I did for the big one, but yeah. I'm feeling like maybe I got too much up here, and I'm gonna take it and move it down here. Kind of up the side where the lighter parts of the pink are. But obviously if there's like big sequins, it's kind of hard to do that, you know? Mostly this is just adding like highlight to look like a crystal. Like I want this to be like the opening of the crystal, and then like the rest is coming around. So I'm just gonna play with the placement of all of this, and then I'm gonna cure it. Okay, so don't mind the Mylar that's literally all over the place, but this is what we're working with so far. Now all I've got to do is cover this in some builder gel, which I'm just gonna use my Milky builder gel that is now covered in Mylar. It's literally everywhere. But that's what I'm gonna use to cover this up, and then I'm gonna buff it, and then like I'm pretty much done. I might add some bling here. First, I just like to do a big old nice slip layer of this stuff, and then I go in and I build up the nail because she needs some shaping, and I'm probably gonna just do a nice layer over the rest of the nails just so they're all about the same size and thickness. But really the only way to protect this would be to cover it with polygel or some sort of hard gel so that you don't file through all of this beautiful Mylar that you set down. So that's what I'm gonna do off camera. Of course it's not focused on my nail like it's supposed to be, because why would my camera focus on me? But basically I'm gonna go through and just make sure that every little bit is covered. I've got a nice shape, and then I'm gonna buff, top coat, and we'll be back. I don't think I need to bling. Like, I think that they are blinged enough. So I think I'm gonna leave them the way that they are. All right, let me just top coat everything in front of you guys so you can just see the beauty of the crystal nails. They're just gorgeous. Like, I can't even take it. These ones are so pretty. Ugh, look at this. I just feel like it all goes together now. And here she is in all her glory. A beautiful little marble nail. I hope that you guys like this look. I think it turned out really pretty. I'm sad I didn't get to use more of the Born Pretty polishes that came in that kit. However, I did use a lot of their polishes in this video. So I got to find some new colors that I had yet to use on my own. I kind of wish, because I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to pull this off, I kind of wish I had rotated like every other nail doing it this way, but I still like the way that they turned out. I think they're really pretty. And like I said, I don't think they need bling. I think the bling would take away from how beautiful they actually are. These just look like straight up crystals. I can't take it. I think they're so pretty. Thank you so much, Born Pretty, for always supporting me and supporting my channel. They really do a lot for me. Like, they were literally one of the first companies to reach out and work with me, and I still work with them to this day. It's almost been like our 2-year anniversary. I think it has been 2 years actually that we've been working together. So I'm really, really proud and happy to be working with them and watching them grow as well as I grow. So thank you to them. Well, I hope that you guys will stick around next week as well because I am doing another nail tip video where I am comparing different nail tips that I have used throughout the year. Some I've used on camera, some I haven't. So there's going to be some new faces in there that you haven't seen yet, which is nice. Kind of like the gel-like ones that I used for this video that you guys didn't see me try out yet. But I hope that you guys will also go down and check out my merch and maybe buy a t-shirt from me and show your love and support because, you know, really, you guys already do so much, but gosh, you know, that would be like over the top if someone actually bought a freaking shirt of mine. So thank you so much once again for being here. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for always supporting me. And I hope that I will see you next week. And don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and hit that bell notification button so you never miss a mani with me. Bye guys. Don't mind the crusty right hand. I put press-ons on to try to look pretty and then they just started popping off. So sorry for that. Bye.